Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Berg and today I'll be discussing the audit plan briefing for Terrebonne Parish Recreation District 2-3. The audit plan briefing will, the audit topic will be the implementation of the hierarchy of controls in accordance with ANSI Z10, which means that the Recreation District 2-3, how well are they implementing the hierarchy of controls? And the hierarchy of controls would be elimination of workplace hazards, substitution of less hazardous materials, processes, operations, or equipment, engineering controls to prevent incidents, warning employees of hazards, administrative controls for management to help reduce incidents, and personal protective equipment. This audit will be how well is Rec 2.3 implementing all of these controls. The objectives of this audit plan was to ensure that Recreation District 2.3 is implementing the hierarchy of controls in accordance with ANSI Z10 standards, and to determine if Rec 2.3 is violating these standards and document it. After that, we will review the material audited with the auditee for solutions to be made. The criteria needed for this audit is that District 2-3 must follow ANSI Z10 standards, the hierarchy of controls, implementation, evaluation only. So this audit is only going to be on the implementation of hierarchy of controls. Evidence and documentation or proof of implementing these standards will be needed, and evaluate if Rec 2.3 is attempting to eliminate or substitute hazards. Compare previous audits to the most recent to determine if hazard prevention/adjustments have been made. The scope of this audit is inspecting equipment guards such as cutting guards, wheel guards, safety pins, ensuring warning signs are posted where necessary for flammable material, corrosive material, and other things of that sort. Also to ensure hazards are eliminated or substituted if possible on large equipment, small equipment, wherever it's feasible. If something looks like it can be eliminated or substituted, then it should be, and that will be seen in the audit. Inspect management and employee compliance with PPE, which would be boots, safety glasses, gloves, fall protection, and everything that is listed under OSHA requirements. Ensure management is training employees through programs, JSAs, or at least some form of management is trying to prevent employees from being hurt by hazardous materials, hazardous operations, and things of that sort. Ensure the company has taken all necessary precautions to reduce risk associated with hazards, which means that if it looks like the company could do something about it, then they should. And if they haven't done, it'll be documented in the audit. The time and location for this audit, the first day of the audit will begin at 8 a.m. on December 8th and carry out through the 9th and the 10th. The location is at Bayou Country Sports Complex. The duration is 3 days, and day one will be a review of all the procedures of the audit and what will be audited with the auditor and the auditee. Day two, the actual audit will be performed and reviewed, and also previous audits will be compared. On day three, we will be reviewing the material that was audited and discuss previous audits with the auditee and ask about solutions or questions that have anything to do with bettering the workplace for a safer environment. The roles and responsibilities for this audit is going to be a three-man team, and myself will be team lead while also reviewing the previous audits to ensure that adjustments have been made. An auditor two will investigate Rec 2.3 management's implementation of hierarchy of controls. So the auditor two will be investigating only management's implementation. Auditor three will actually go around on the workplace and investigate employees' compliance and practice within these standards. The documents that will be needed to be prepared are going to be all the previous audits and an audit checklist, audit sampling plans, recording observations, audit findings, and records for meetings. Communication should always be kept between the auditor and the auditee and the client. So always have some form of contact, whether it be through email, phone, or in-person meetings. Ensure questions and requests have the way to be answered. Ensure everyone involved understands the conditions and the audit requirements. Be sure contact is made before arrival, which this means the day before, always be sure that whoever is going to be with you during the audit, you make contact with them to ensure that everything is still in effect and there are no complications. The conclusions will be discussed in between the auditor, the auditee, and they will review findings against the objectives of the audit, discuss upon audit conclusion, and figure out ways to make the workplace safer, make recommendations, and discuss potential follow-up for the next audit. And that'll be the end of the audit plan. And thank you for watching.